So if you want to take out that gun and badge, I'm happy to scrap with you one day. You want to do it, let's do it. Let me know, buddy.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Broken arm! Broken arm! Broken arm!
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now! She spit in my face!
Today's video takes us to the great state of New York, but the video itself is of no importance. It's about Joey's arrest, but it's okay because there's other things contained in this video which I'm not going to talk about for obvious reasons that will be of great interest to the viewers. If you watch it right up until the end, you will learn how to do certain things. Oh, well, I can't say, but let your mind wander, and as you watch it, you will learn. No doubt about that, but thanks for stopping by, and enjoy! Hey good people, here we have little Joey's parole officer contact information. This first name of this gentleman is Jeremy. Jeremy Keenan. Flood his office, flood his cell phone, flood his email, and let Jeremy Keenan know what a piece of trash little Joey really is. That's the only way we're going to stop this pile of garbage. Flood that phone and flood that email. Let's get it done, people. Hey, good people, it's Dr. Dave here. Little Joey filed a privacy complaint on this video, and YouTube took it down, although I took out the infringing parts. I filed a counterclaim on it, but YouTube hasn't decided yet whether it's going to go back up or not. But not to worry. I have removed all the infringing content, at least what Joey thinks is infringing upon his privacy, and I'm re-uploading it now because I will not be silenced. We still live in the greatest nation in the world, and I believe in the First Amendment as well as the Second Amendment, and I will not be stifled by a 5'2" midget in Las Vegas, Nevada. Enjoy!
Arrested by the SWAT team in Las Vegas, the man accused of making a terrorist threat to blow up a building and of making threats against judges here. Joseph Amico is in the Wayne County Jail tonight. He is accused of threatening to kill an attorney and bomb a building in New York City. But before that, as we hear from Jane Flash, there was a warrant for his arrest right here in Wayne County.
Little Joey, and I do mean little at 5'2" tall, likes to play games with people. I know he does. I've watched him for a while now. Unfortunately, I've wasted quite a bit of my life watching this idiot. At any rate, he likes to place phone calls, and he likes to have other people place phone calls. Now, in the original video, I gave out Joey's area code in this segment, but I've taken it out just to err on the side of caution, because this idiot will do anything to take down my YouTube channel. Well, I'm not going to give him a foot in the door. No, Joey, if you want to take down my channel, you're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. And I'm not going to give you an inch, because I know you'll take a mile. But we're going to enjoy watching your third, fourth, and fifth YouTube channels go down in a ball of flames. No doubt about it. Because I'm not going to back down, and neither are the people around me. Now, little Joey got all butthurt when I posted this picture on YouTube. He said, "Oh, it's a privacy complaint." And he filed a privacy complaint, and YouTube took it down temporarily, but I filed a counterclaim, and it's only a matter of time until the video goes back up. But Joey, here you go. I removed the address from your house. That's your Beamer, and that's your house. Now, there's a million other Beamers and a million other houses that look just like that. So this is not doxing, and it's not a privacy complaint. So go toss a salad somewhere, Joey.
Yet arrest warrants filed last August sought Joseph Amico for making dozens of threats against family court judges in Wayne County. In court papers obtained by 13 Wham News, witnesses say Amico called one judge corrupt and threatened that she was going to learn, saying he would post naked pictures of her daughter on the internet.
Now, I didn't really have to take out the picture that was in here before, but I did it out of spite because I wanted to put this new picture in. Yeah, here we have Andy Pants, affectionately known as Chicklets, and his mama. Now see, Joey, that's not doxing, and that's not a privacy complaint. This could be a picture of anyone. I said it's Andy Pants. Andy Pants and his mama. Now, if you like to play games, Joey, I'm the best game player ever. No doubt about that, sweetheart.
Amico allegedly created public websites to disparage another judge involved with his case and threatened he would go after his son, his baby boy. If the judge shows the slightest bit of disrespect, he will regret it. The harassing phone calls, sometimes 20 to 30 a day, peppered the phone lines of the family court offices in Wayne County.
In Wayne County, New York. Now, is that where your other son, Andrew, lives? He lives with Grandma and Grandpa. Can't even get a place of his own. Why, is he a criminal too? Does he have a criminal arrest record, Joey? Oh, I'm going to find out how you and your family like being doxxed, Joey. You got a big mouth, Joey. I don't know, man. It's amazing to me how you lived 51 years. But I'm telling you, somebody will shut your mouth one day. It won't be me, but I'm fairly certain somebody will shut it. Maybe your jaw will be wired shut for about 6 weeks because somebody broke it. You never know about these things, Joe. You just never know. You're a wise guy, but you're not really a wise guy. You're a wannabe wise guy, and that's what makes it so dangerous for you, sweetheart.
Investigators say Amico was tech-savvy. He's masked his calls with a spoof app, which doesn't show up on caller ID. He's also accused of corrupting the Sheriff Department Facebook page with private information of deputies, including addresses and phone numbers. Amico left the state before he could be arrested.
Speaking of making phone calls, Joey likes to place a lot of phone calls. He likes to spam people. He likes to do things to annoy, harass, and provoke. Well, I'm going to tell you how you can do the same thing, not necessarily to Joey, but to any one of your choosing. You'll need a Gmail account to use Google Voice. If you already have a Gmail account, great. You can go to the icon up there in the upper right-hand corner and find Google Voice, or you can simply type Google Voice into your search bar. It'll bring up Google Voice, and you'll come to this screen. You want to click on Personal Use. It will guide you through the process of setting up an account. Now, what's the advantage of this? Well, your personal number is not displayed anymore. And I'm going to tell you, you can choose any number you want. You're not limited to choosing an area code where you currently reside. For example, let's say you live in Los Angeles and have an area code of 213. Well, you can choose an area code of 212 in New York City. You can choose 313 in Detroit. You can choose any area code you want. 214 in Dallas. I don't care where it is. 312 in Chicago. You're in control. You pick the area code you want, and that's what's going to show up on someone's caller ID. And they're going to say, I don't know anybody in Chicago. Oh, I don't think I know anyone in Los Angeles or San Francisco. It will drive the person batty. Now, do I say that you should do this? Absolutely not. It's up to you, though. I'm giving you the avenue. You make your own decisions in life.
Months later, the following April, it's alleged his anger surfaced again. Prosecutors say Amico became incensed watching a television interview with the attorneys involved in the sexual harassment lawsuit against Fox News. Again, in a series of phone calls, investigators say he threatened to shoot the attorney, harm his family, and blow up the law office on Fifth Avenue.
Oh, by the way, this is Joey's other son. He's a tough guy, too. Yeah, he's the punk that knocked that poor kid out. Yeah, he's a punk. His name's Andrew, just like his daddy. He lives out there with his daddy now in Las Vegas. He's a punk. Doesn't work either, just like his daddy. Matter of fact, I think he watches his daddy's back while his daddy's out walking around. Matter of fact, they're on a live stream right now, and I'm betting that Andrew is walking about 10 steps behind him, just watching the action on the sides. Yeah, because a punk like Joey, he can't afford to be out by himself because too many people don't like him. Yeah, he's like Silence Boy, only to the third power. People don't like this guy. Yeah. Oh, I got one more thing, too, when the video's over. I'm going to show everybody.
Investigators used phone records to track Amico to his home in Las Vegas. He was taken into custody after a tense 5-hour standoff. Now, in Manhattan, Amico was charged with making terrorist threats, but he was allowed to post bail. When he returned to court on those charges Monday, Wayne County deputies were waiting to bring him back here. He now faces 7 counts of harassment here.
Hey, Joey, I watched your live stream last night, and you said how you were going to send my neighbors a letter about how I'm a pee-pee toucher. You go ahead and do that because I have your neighbors' addresses as well. The only difference is I will be sending them what is truth. You're making stories up about me. I can prove what I'm going to send to your neighbors. I wonder how they would like living in the same neighborhood with someone like you. I'm betting there'll be pressure on someone to get you out of that neighborhood, particularly since you don't own the home that you live in. You shouldn't throw stones when you live in a glass house, Joey. I've done nothing. Nothing at all. Ever. One final note before I end this video. Here's Joey's email addresses: Vegas Valley Community Watch at Gmail and Genovese Repair Group at Gmail. Now, anybody who sends him a message, please do not send any death threats or otherwise threatening messages to him. Even though he does it to everyone else, please don't sink to his level. It's illegal. It could wind you in hot water. Please don't do it. But I recommend that you get an email based in Switzerland, protonmail.com. It's free, but they have some excellent paid plans if you decide you really like it. It's encrypted mail, which means if you lose your password, you're SOL without a paddle. No doubt about it. If you forget your password, you can forget about it. All your messages are gone. With that in mind, please be safe out there and always exercise caution. Be careful. Take steps to protect your identity. That's why I recommend Proton Mail. You don't need a phone number or an email to sign up. It's anonymous. If you enjoy watching idiots, imbeciles, and morons on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by. Cheers to that. Hey, good people. Here we have little Joey's parole officer contact information. This first name of this gentleman is Jeremy. Jeremy Keenan. Flood his office. Flood his cell phone. Flood his email. And let Jeremy Keenan know what a piece of trash little Joey really is. That's the only way we're going to stop this pile of garbage. Flood that phone and flood that email. Let's get it done, people.
Oh, you assaulted me.
I did. So many.
You assaulted me. She assaulted me.
Yo, you're racist.
Racist. Oh, that's a hate crime. You're being disorderly. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police.
I'm not sitting down. I refuse to sit down. I refuse. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You can come try to make me. You're welcome to try to make me. Take a swing. Take a swing.